Hey, I'm here today with a 1996 Seadoo GTX Bombardier. Now, this is the model right after the GTS, and again, this is pretty old. It's made 1996. You know, it's got some regular wear on it, which every old watercraft is going to have. This is gasoline, and this is gasoline and oil mixture. That's the fuel that it runs off of. And the reason for that is actually it comes with an oil filter, which will enable it to only run on gas. But our oil filter went bad. And, we recently just rebuilt the carburetor and put a new oil pump and an oil filter on. Again, this does have some wear on it, but, fires right up, starts really fast, and, I got it up to about 40, 45 maybe. The good thing about the GTX as opposed to the GTS, I used to have a GTS, is that this supposedly goes a little bit faster. So, it's really good on the water. The reason I buy these types of skis is because, it's got the newer ones, like the 2012 GTX has a bigger hole on the bottom. And therefore it sits higher off the water, so basically your feet won't even get wet. And with this, it's got a very low cut. It sits it's like a lowrider SUV on the water. This panel right here is going to be filled up with water all the way. It's a little dirty right there. It's going to be filled up with water pretty much all the way. The driver will get his feet wet a lot, but you can fall off of these really, really easily. And also another feature about this ski is that it's got the pointed nose. The jet skis now, they have a sort of a rounded nose, or a wider nose, and it won't cut down into the water as easy. And this will enable you to do the the 360s and really throw people off, as opposed to the 2012 Seadoo GTXs they're designed just to pull tubers, really. All right. Well, let's check out what we got underneath the seat right here. Check out the engine. Let's try to do this with one hand. All right, a little dirty under there, but we got a Rotex engine in there, and I don't know if you can see this. Right there. And we got a new fuel filter on there, new battery, and just got we had an water intake problem. It would fill up with water, so we had to fix this exhaust, and now it doesn't pull in any water. And you got your oil tank on the top, right over there, and you got your gas right there. We've got, how many hours have we got on this? Got 108.8 hours on it, which is pretty low. And I'm in my garage, so I'm not gonna be able to plug in the water. This is where you plug in the water for running it outside of the lake. But I will start it for a brief second, so you guys can see what this will sound like. All right. And again, these another feature that's different from the GTS is this has side mirrors. So if you want to take, this doesn't have that much power. Therefore, it's not really great for pulling tubers or pulling skiers. The new Seadoos, they'll have more power and horsepower to pull skiers or tubers. So this is good for one person sitting on the seat and then pulling it like a one-person tuber. And what's great about these rear view mirrors is that it makes it legal to pull a tuber or a skier with the side mirrors. Or else if you don't have it and you have a GTS and you don't have those side mirrors, you're gonna need to pull a tuber and a spotter on the jet ski. All right. Well, let's start this up. I'm not sure how this is gonna sound on YouTube, but we'll go. Fires right up. And you see that smoke back there because it's, again, we recently had to take out the oil filter, so it's a oil and gasoline mix. So, it does smoke a little bit more, but that's not a big deal. Yeah. All right, comment.